Hey guys, my name is Dennis, and today we have a big fight coming up. We have Conor McGregor's Proper 12 versus the current champion, Jameson. So as you know, Conor McGregor is going to be fighting Khabib on October 6th, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people have seen the conference of him promoting his whiskey. So a couple things that he said is that he is competing with Jameson, and he says it's delicious. So the reason why I'm doing a comparison is because he did say he is competing against Jameson. Now Jameson is been here forever. Everyone's drank it before. Everyone knows how it tastes. I like it personally a lot. So he has some big shoes to fill to try to beat Jameson. Now I am not a whiskey connoisseur, or do I call myself a pro in drinking whiskey. I just like to drink what I like to drink. I believe most people out there are the same. So it's really up to your personal preference of what you like. I'm judging it on my personal preference, okay? So what I'm gonna do is we're gonna have 3 rounds. A 3-round fight going on right now. I'm gonna judge it on 3 ways. First one is the bottle design and the message, to see how it's appealing to people, how it's appealing to myself. Second round, I'm gonna judge it on taste. I'm gonna drink it straight up, just in a glass. I don't have any. I don't have any neat glasses, just some normal glasses right here. But if you have any neat glasses, the one that curves up, they're the ideal way of drinking. But like I said, I'm not a pro, so I'm just gonna drink it the way I want to drink it. And then the third round, I'm gonna judge it on the rocks. I'm gonna drink it on the rocks. I like to personally drink it on the rocks. A lot of connoisseurs out there probably think, oh, that's sacrilege, you shouldn't be drinking whiskey like that and stuff. But me personally, I don't care. I think it tastes great. So let's begin. Let's start with round 1. Round 1, guys, let's look at the bottle. Let's judge Proper 12's bottle first. So pricing wise, they're about the same price actually. They're both at $29, so 30 bucks. I got Jameson today, it was on sale for $26. So let's go over the bottle. Looking at Proper 12, here you go. Let's give a little, zoom in here right there. So Proper 12, it's pretty cool. It has a pretty cool tiger with a crown on it. I like the name Proper 12. Sounds pretty fancy. It sounds like you're going to be drinking something delicious. Let me read right here. Triple distilled Irish whiskey, a smooth blend with hints of vanilla, honey, and toasted wood. Distilled, aged, and bottled in Ireland, 750 milliliters. Okay, great. Let's look at the back. Proper 12 Irish whiskey. Here's his message. Paying tribute to where it all began for me, Dublin 12. Our master distiller and I set with one goal in mind to craft a proper Irish whiskey that is true to Ireland. We are honored to share this with you and proud to donate to first responders for every bottle sold. Oh wow, that's a great reason to buy this bottle. Donations are going to first responders. That's always a great thing. Enjoy this smooth and balanced whiskey, a fine blend of golden grain and full flavored malted barley. Triple distilled and aged a minimum of 3 years in bourbon barrels. Proper number 12 offers hints of vanilla, honey-like sweetness, toasted wood, and a proper salute to all. So what I'm getting from here is that this whiskey is aged for 3 years. As anyone knows, that the more it's aged, the more it tastes better, the more the value goes up. With the name Proper 12, you expect to think you're going to be drinking something 12 years, but this is 3 years, so it could be a little misleading, but we don't know yet. We're going to give it a try. I do like the message here. I do like the flavor notes that he is giving, so you are expecting what you're going to taste. So that is a great bottle. I just think the labeling should be a different color. I think if you're going through a wines and spirits, it can be a little hard to see it. If you don't know who Conor McGregor is, you can kind of just walk by it and not really know it's there. So I don't know, maybe it was like a dark blue. That'll be pretty cool. I know he's trying to keep a kind of like a badass kind of you know, manly look to it. So maybe a dark blue would be pretty cool, so you can kind of, you know, have some pop to your eyes. Okay, so that's the Proper 12 Conor McGregor's bottle. Let's look at the Jameson bottle right here. Everyone's seen it before. It's a classic look. I do like the labeling that it's a bright color. So when you do look in the shells, this does pop out in front of you. It's appealing to the eye. So that's a great selling point of it as well. Jameson, this triple distilled Irish whiskey, a blend, triple distilled, matured, bottled in Ireland. The Bow Street Distillery, Dublin 7, Ireland, imported. They're both 40% alcohol, 80 proof. Let's read the back here, the message. Our family motto means without fear. I think it says Sine Me Too. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. It means without fear. Oh, that's a great message, I like that. In 1780, it inspired John Jameson to found this distillery at Bow Street. Today, it inspires us to carry on his legacy. Smooth whiskey, triple distilled and aged at our home in Middleton, Cork. Here's the motto being more than words. I do like that it's simple. I do like that it says that their family motto means without fear. That's a great thing to, a great motto right there. The only thing I wish it had was more of a description on the flavoring of what you're going to taste. I'm not sure they want to give out a recipe or whatever of what they put in the whiskey. Maybe some people are going to try to emulate it. Other than that, yeah, I wish it has that. I like the coloring of the label. It pops out. And also, the top here is red. Like I said, this kind of sticks out to you when you look at the shelf. So that does play a factor. If no one knows who Conor McGregor is and you're looking for some liquor, I mean, you're gonna go to something that kind of appeals to the eye. So this is bottle right here. This Jameson wins on, it doesn't win the round, it wins on that labeling. If I were to pick, I think the Proper 12 bottle wins for me. Besides the fact that I wish the label coloring was a little bit different so it can appeal to the eye a little bit better. I like the message of the bottle. I like the design of the bottle. I like the name Proper 12. Like I said, you're thinking you're drinking 12 years. And I also think that the tiger with the crown, king's crown, looks pretty badass. Also too, I do like the messaging that they're giving it to, donations to the first responders. They are supporting them. And then the big thing for me is the flavor notes, what they're telling you what you're going to be drinking. You know, it seems like it's going to be sweet. You kind of have an idea. If I am going to buy something, I do want to know what I'm going to expect and what I'm going to taste. Also, what makes Proper 12 win for me for the bottle round is I do like that it's a cork. The top is a cork. There's something fun and more classy and classic about opening a cork like a bottle of wine. Jameson has a screw top. So for me, that's what sealed the deal, having a cork. So round one goes to Conor McGregor. He's definitely dominated right here. 10-9 round to Conor McGregor right here. Okay. Okay guys, round two. Ready or not, here we go. Let's see if Jameson can come back and even the score. So I'm gonna open the bottles right now. Like I said, I'm gonna drink it straight up and compare. I'm gonna take it as a shot, sip on it, etc., smell and everything like that. So let's open the bottle here. So the only thing about Proper 12 is that they have a plastic wrapping on top. That could be a pain to get off, could be a little annoying, but you know, I get it. They're trying to make you work for something that tastes good, if that's what they're implying. With round one, I mean, just because you have a nice bottle design doesn't mean it tastes as well, so don't judge a book by its cover. Here it is right here, Proper 12. Jameson doesn't come with anything wrapped on top of it. Pretty easy to open, just gotta screw it. So I guess for people who like to party and want to get drunk fast, this is the way it is. I don't drink to get drunk, I like to taste it. I mean, yeah, I like some nice little buzz, but I like to taste it and actually enjoy it. I'm not gonna be taking hundreds of shots. So let's start with, I'm gonna pour a little bit of Jameson right here. Not too much. Right here, easy to open, like I said, very easy. Proper 12 right here. We have the cork, so you twist. That sounds great. This is why round one goes to Proper 12. We're gonna pour in the glass right here. Okay. So, I am going to go with proper 12. I'm going to drink proper 12 first. Here we go. Just because I never tried it before. I know how Jameson tasted. It tastes delicious. But let's give it a try for proper 12 right here. So like I said, I don't have a glass that's specifically for whiskey. I just have a normal glass right here. But if you get those neat glasses, you know, the aroma goes up, the fumes go up better. Like I said, I'm not that much of a pro, so let me try to smell it. I'm going to see my best assessment on it. It smells sweet. It smells great, actually. It smells really sweet. It smells like it's not going to hurt you. That's a great sign of that. It smells like it's very light. I like the coloring. It's a little dark for a young age of 3 years. I learned that, actually I saw a video, the Brolic brothers or whatever, they did a review on it, and he said that they might be adding food coloring or some type of coloring to it to make it dark, just because aging for only 3 years shouldn't be this dark. So, you know, there might be some additives there. So, let's give it a smell first. It smells sweet, smells nice actually. It actually smells really nice. So, I'm gonna give it a sip. It's very sweet, has a sweet taste to it, like I said in the description, a little bit of honey and vanilla. It's very light, it doesn't burn as much, it doesn't give you that hard burn. It's very smooth. Yeah, it's not bad. It's not bad. I actually kind of like it. Like I said, it's an easy drinking, smooth whiskey. I can taste the sweetness of it. That's pretty much it. It's maybe could be a little too sweet for my liking, but I think a lot of people out there are addicted to sugar. So, like I said, it's a personal preference. If you're into sugar or something sweet, this is pretty good. Let me give it another try. Goes down smooth. It doesn't burn at all. You barely, I mean, you give a little alcohol burn, but not that bad. I can see people chugging this down pretty quickly. Okay, so I tried the proper 12 whiskey. Like I said, it's a little sweet. I'm trying to still make thought of it. I'm still processing in my head. But now I'm gonna try the Jameson, so that way I can compare and see what I like in terms of flavor and everything like that. So let's go. Let me give it a nice smell. I can't really tell. It kind of has a sweet smell as well. It's not too sweet. I mean, you can definitely smell the alcohol in here. Then give it a sip. So the Jameson definitely has a more alcohol taste, a little bit more of a woody taste, I guess. I can't really describe it. It tastes like alcohol. It's pretty strong. I like it like this. It's not too sweet. I like that it gives a little nice burn. You're drinking alcohol. Let me give it another try. Has that aftertaste of alcohol for sure. You know, personal preference, let me try the proper 12 again. So I got both of them right here. I'm going to be double fisting. So I got the Jameson right here. Like I said, I'm not a whiskey connoisseur, so I can't really give you, you know, the flavor notes and everything like that. But for me, like I said, I taste some of the, I guess the barrel, so like a woody taste, more of a rustic taste. You could definitely get that alcohol burn from it, which, you know, when you are drinking alcohol, you do want that, you know, you want to, know that you're drinking alcohol. And this is the proper 12 right here. See, as you can see, the proper 12, let's give it a try. Yeah, the proper 12 is a little bit sweeter. I would have to say I'm going with Jameson on flavor. I think the proper 12 is a little too sweet for me. It goes down really smoothly. This is my personal preference. I think Jameson, has more of a complex flavor to it and what it does. I like the fact that there is an alcohol burn to it because I do like to drink. If you do like to drink alcohol, you do want to know that you are drinking some alcohol. Proper 12, you can easily chug it down, which is pretty scary. I think a lot of college kids, a lot of young kids might like it because it goes down really smoothly, especially if they're not real drinkers and don't appreciate good whiskey. You can kind of chug it down. It is kind of a party whiskey, which can be dangerous. Like I said, drink it out of the bottle and glass. I think it'll get its jobs done, you know, with you're hanging out with your bros. But for me, I like the Jameson because I actually like to hang out and enjoy my whiskey. So yep, round 2 goes to Jameson, and so each round 1 and 1. We're gonna go to the 3rd round, and we're gonna drink it on the rocks. We'll go from there. Okay guys, the last and final round, round 3. We are gonna drink whiskey on the rocks. So at Wine and Spirits, one of the cashier registers told me that drinking it on the rocks does destroy 80% of the flavor of the whiskey. I don't care. This is how I like to drink my whiskey on the rocks. I know it's probably sacrilege for some people who really drink whiskey, but for me, I just enjoy it. So we're gonna see how it tastes on the rocks and decide from there. Like I said, he said it takes out 80% of the flavors. I guess for some people that's a waste for them. Personally, I love it like this. So let's give it a try. I got this cool mold ice pack thing, so you get one big square blocks. So we'll put right here. We got the proper 12 on the rocks. Okay. I'm not going to pour the Jameson yet on the rocks right now because I don't want the ice to melt too much and then kill the flavor. So I'm going to first drink the proper 12 and go from there. Let me try it. Like I said earlier, when you drink proper 12 on its own, it's pretty light, it goes down pretty smooth, and you don't get much of an alcohol burn. With the ice, it kind of goes down like water, which I don't like too much. The flavor is definitely not there. There's really no flavors to the whiskey if you drink it on the rocks. I mean, for a beginner, this might be good for people to drink just because they don't want to get, the alcohol taste to be strong. But literally for me, there is no flavor on the rocks in here. And give it another try. Yeah, I'm pretty much tasting water with a little hint of like whiskey. There's no flavor in here at all. Drinking on the rocks is not recommended. I don't think for proper 12 you shouldn't drink it on the rocks. Definitely drink it on straight up by itself. With the rocks, it loses all its flavoring. Literally, you're drinking water. You're drinking ice water, pretty much. Give it one more try. See if it changes the flavor. Maybe some ice will do something to it. Nope. Yeah, it tastes like water, guys. It's actually not that good on the rocks. Surprisingly ill. Yeah, don't drink the proper 12 on the rocks. All right. Now let's try the Jameson. I drank Jameson a bunch. I think we know who's going to win this one right now. But let's give Jameson a try on the rocks and just kind of see where it goes from there. Okay. I'm not trying to pour too much because it's kind of during the day. I'm getting a little buzzed right now taking sips of whiskey. So I'm going to give it a little swirl. Like I said, people don't want to really drink it on the rocks. I enjoy it this way. I do like that it kills some of the flavor sometimes when I'm not in the mood of really tasting strong alcohol. So let me give it a taste. Even on the rocks, Jameson still has a more complex flavor to it. You could, more complex taste. You can still taste some of the notes of the whiskey. It is diluted for sure because of the ice, but it's just perfect for me, especially if I'm not trying to get more of a harsh taste of alcohol. On the rocks, Jameson is delicious. So on that note, third round, I think Jameson wins. Drinking on the rocks. This is my personal preference. I just think that with the proper 12, having it on the rocks and basically not having any flavor to it, it's pretty much a waste of money, honestly. With the Jameson, drinking it straight up is delicious. Drinking it on the rocks is delicious. It's more versatile with how you want to drink it with good flavor. So Jameson definitely wins and defends its title. Especially as well, they're both the same price. Jameson is the same price and it's a lot better in flavoring and different. I'm pretty sure if you drink it in the cocktail version, some people like it with ginger ale, I'm pretty sure it'll taste a lot better. But yeah, my choice is Jameson for this round. I think Jameson beats Proper 12. I think Proper 12 has potential. I do like it drinking it straight up. I do like the sweet notes of it. I think it has a lot of potential. I think he might have rushed it a little bit on releasing the bottle just because, you know, he's trying to make money, which, you know, I don't blame him for. But it is my personal preference. I enjoy Jameson. I can see a lot of people liking the Proper 12 just because it's sweet and it's easy to go down. I think a lot of young people might enjoy this just because it's something easy to get down and get drunk probably. Probably college kids probably like it a lot. If you're looking for something more complex, more, you know, it could be a party drink as well, but also a sophisticated cocktail as well, or sophisticated on the rocks, something to chill out with. Jameson has all that notes. I think Proper 12, the name doesn't match the whiskey itself. I hope maybe he can make a 12-year, and maybe it'll be a lot better, and we can see how that really takes effect. That's, you know, in 12 years. So definitely Proper 12 has some good flavorings to it. It has great potential. If he does decide to actually master the craft a little bit better, I can see this really being a great whiskey and can compete with Jameson. But right now, the reigning king Jameson, it doesn't even come close. It's just, you know, your sensei, the black belt, he's your black belt in jiu-jitsu, and this is the blue belt going on right here. You just can't touch it. And that's my take on the whiskey and my comparison on both of them. If you want, you can please like and subscribe to my page, D Nice's Voyage. My page, I mostly do a lot of traveling, some martial arts stuff. But today I decided to do a comparison of the two whiskeys because it seemed very fun. Also, don't forget to check out the fight, October 6th. Khabib versus Conor McGregor is going to be a great fight. So maybe you guys can get a bottle of Proper 12 yourself to try out and drink to kind of get the experience, the whole effect. I'll probably be sticking with the Jameson just for its the bang for my buck, and then we'll go from there. And thank you guys for watching, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope my review helped you guys out on the whiskey and the comparison. But honestly, this is my personal preference. I'm not right or wrong. This is definitely up to you guys. You guys should definitely go out there and try it out both and see if you guys enjoy it. But yeah, like I said, thank you guys again, and please follow my page, D Nice's Voyage. You can click the link below, subscribe, click on the bell, and then yeah, man, you know, fight week. Enjoy, guys. Thank you so much. Take care.